Hello guys, Alice FX here. So guys, let us analyze Bitcoin. Guys, let us analyze the BTC. We're gonna start it from the 4 hour. I think starting it from the 4 hour, it makes more sense. Okay, so by looking at this chart, guys, right here, it's very simple and straightforward. And then as we can see, Uguti, we are in an uptrend structure. So by looking at Bitcoin from these angle, what I'm getting here is that this market wants to give us some sort of like a continuation pattern. I'm getting like continuation kind of vibes things here from this chart by just looking at it like this. So to me, I think I will be expecting to see Bitcoin giving us a very strong bullish movement in the few days to come. You see, so the way it looks to me, it looks kind of like this, that the market maybe might push to something like this and then give us these kind of moves, like taking this point right here, maybe with us copying this, putting it from this side to copy and paste and put it this kind of stuff, that the market is going to be going all the way up. So because this, it looks like the same way as like I gave some sort of like a prediction on this one. I think I posted a video on this one as well, which is something that looks like this. Bitcoin, if you can have a look at Bitcoin, it kind of giving us the very same thing as it gave us this impulsive move. Then it corrected in this manner, and then after that it gave us the push all the way towards the upside. So I think the Bitcoin is gonna give us the very same thing going forward. So this is the structure that we are having at the moment, of which we're gonna consider it as the correction phase of the market. This is going to be our correction phase of the market. So this being that, we're going to go to the lower time frame just to see, like, at the moment, how can we trade these Bitcoin. So looking at this structure, you can see with every time when the market touches here, okay, the last time the market touched here, it pushed all the way to the upside, and then it came touched again and from this point, and then it pushed all the way to the upside. And then we should be expecting something to another touch from this side to be pushing the market all the way to the upside. Even right here, the market pushed, it went all the way to the other side of the trend line, supporting trend line. They also touched there, rejected that trend line, and then now the market, it kind of gave us like some sort of like an impulsive, and then this being a correction phase. But we can't really say now the market from that point right there is gonna go all the way to the downside first before it starts pushing. Yes, it can do that. It's one of the possible thing, but then we're gonna have to go to a lower time frame just to see like how is this structure, because from this point right here, that is why like it's very very important to consider each and every trend of the market. Like let's say the market was pushing from this upside, and then the market is already here going towards the downside, you have to stick to the structure of this movement. You must a bit forget about that uptrend that was happening, and concentrate on this lower low, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. The more the market is giving you the lower lows, you still have to consider the market still pushing towards the downside. But when the market starts giving you a signs or reversal signs of giving you higher highs and higher lows, therefore then you should be thinking that the market is going to be going towards the other direction. Like in this case, the market touched, pushed, touched, pushed, touched, it pushed, and then it gave us this small push towards the downside. But we still have this move right here. Okay, so we just want to go and study this move and see, like, is the market giving us any signs to say now we will be maybe rejecting this point coming to this side, or the market will be pushing all the way to this point right there. Okay, so let's go to 1 hour time frame. So getting to 1 hour time frame, I said we need to study this uptrend structure the way it is. So by looking at this structure right here, I think you guys will agree with me when I say the market created this low, have this low, and then after that it created the market created this low right here, and then after that it created this high right here. the market created this high. So for which means we can say this is a low, this is the high, and then we can say this is a what? It's a higher low. We can say that this is the higher low, and then the market created a what? Created a high, a higher high. So meaning if the market breaks above this point, breaking causing the break of structure above this point, creating this high, there is a possibility that the market is, like in this case, it is an impulsive correction, impulsive correction. So if the market is currently in a correction phase, therefore we should be expecting the market to be in what? In an impulsive phase in some more minutes to come, or in, I don't know, like, but the move we should be expecting the market to be going up. So even though we are expecting this market to be going up, pushing to the upside, maybe let's say if we do get the prediction right to say the market is gonna go up, therefore this should be your 90% rule. Therefore, meaning this should be your what? Your first take profit. This being your what? Your second take profit. In this kind of manner, to say this was the last impulsive the market can possibly give you, that kind of thing, you see. So impulsive continuation pattern, and then giving you another impulsive phase. So we're just going to go into the lower time frame just to see ukuthi how is that even possible to say the market might possibly go up. Okay, so just allow me to remove this so that it doesn't distract us on this analyzing right here. So we know, but though, that this was then impulsive, this was the correction, and then this was the impulsive, and the market is currently in the what? In the correction phase. The way it looks to me, it kind of looks in a way that this, it is more like it's trying to giving you something more like a double bottom kind of thing. But remember, a double bottom will only be confirmed once the market breaks above the what? The neckline. So the confirmation in this trade right here, if we can say we want to take this trade, the confirmation will be when the market gives us a very strong bullish candle, which is going to close above the neckline, because then we can know that okay, the market is going to either be pushing all the way to the upside, but usually it has to come to retest the neckline. So there's two kind of entries for these kind of trades. Like when the market gives the impulsive correction and then impulsive, it's either you're going to enter exactly on the breakout like this, it's either you're going to enter on the breakout like this and then wait for the market to be going to your direction. Maybe let's say you put a stop loss this position, and then you aim for this profit to take profit at this 90% rule, or you aim for this high right here. So it doesn't really matter if you entered on a break of that high, or you're gonna enter on the retest of that, or gonna enter on the retest of that high, because it's more like almost the same thing. As we can see that the entry point is almost at the same position. Okay, so, but I do prefer that I enter on the breakout and then just add more position when the market comes to retest the same position. That's how I usually do things. So to me, Bitcoin, it really looks like we can be having some beautiful buys opportunity in this case, guys. So if you do have, if you think whatever that I've just said here makes sense to you as well, therefore, I will be entering this trade when the market actually goes break above this highest point. So I will just wait for now and see OT. Is the market really gonna push to break above this point? And then if it does break and push above that point, I think this is going to be one of the trades that I am going to be taking today, because this definitely has to happen today. So yeah, I will be taking this kind of trade because I believe it's gonna play out to come all the way to this upside, to this highest point right here. 90% rule. Maybe can even make it right here. 90% rule, maybe somewhere here, of which is a good over it's more than 1/2. Okay. So it's gonna be like 2.2, 1:2.2. So yeah, this is my analysis on Bitcoin, guys. You will share your thought when you see this analysis. I am out. Or you can even say it's a flag on the breakout of this trend line, something like that. But yeah, same thing. How this affects.
Hello guys, hello guys, so let's see. So hello guys, so let's see. So guys, let us analyze the Bitcoin. Guys, let us analyze the BTC. We're gonna start it from the 4 hour. I think starting it from the 4 hour it makes more sense. Okay, so by looking at this chart, guys, right here, it's very simple and straightforward. And then, as we can see, we are in an uptrend structure. So by looking at Bitcoin from this angle, what I'm getting here is that this market wants to give us some sort of like a